Oh wow, France 1641.
A movie called G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra, and we started in France.
In 16 whatever, I forgot the date.
1641.
And we got what you wanted.
Even whilst we sold arms to our Lord himself. You tried to overthrow the crown in conspiracy with it.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now.
I like how they're in France, yet they don't have even a French accent or speak French.
What is his accent then? Just an accent?
Fly arms, but to run.
I don't know. What's the French accent?
Anything else to say before the sentence is carried out?
I don't know. The only way I imagine French accent is a stereotypical, like snobby Frenchman.
Will continue to rise long after I am gone, as will their sons.
So are they saying that his sons will try to take over the world?
Yeah, his son's gonna take revenge of him. Essentially like Spider-Man 2, avenge me.
No, but when Spider-Man 2, that didn't happen decades or even hundreds of years before.
Maybe he should have.
No.
You shall wear this mask for the term of your natural life.
It's still very weird.
They put it on backwards.
Did they?
Yeah, they didn't have the hollow bit go into him. They put the face first.
In the not too distant future. It's 200 years later. Sorry, 400 years later.
Yeah, that's so it is in the future.
Yeah.
Weaponry in the world.
What accent does he have now?
No idea. European, definitely.
That looks so much like it develops to look like a toy. The nanobots. Or
It
nanobots.
does, yeah. Yeah.
There he is. Look at that handsome man.
He's gotten so much better.
An actor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when he came out in Step Up, that dancing movie.
Yeah. I never saw it, but
I never saw it either. I just remember the commercials and seeing him. I was like, he looked like the most generic white man I've ever seen. And then he got better at acting.
and then you saw him 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, I did. Did you ever see Foxcatcher?
No.
He's actually pretty good in that.
I did hear that he was good.
Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of the movie, but he was really damn good in it.
What's the last name of his family?
Tatum?
No, not Tatum. Him, black guy.
Wayne.
Wayne, there you go. He's one of the Waynes.
Yeah. Did you ever see the Wayne's Brothers TV show?
In Living Color?
No. It was literally called the Wayne's Brothers.
No.
No, I used to
Not
see
even
it.
Living Color. I saw.
Nah, I only saw an episode of it for class. But yeah. What about My Wife and Kids? Did you ever see that?
Yes.
I saw that.
I saw it because there's literally nothing on. Like it was. I think it was when Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Sabrina the Teenage Witch, their show stopped, and so they had to find something to replace it with, and then it was My Wife and Kids.
Yeah, I remember that at on Channel 5. Once the cartoons ended,
Yeah.
they went into sitcoms.
Yeah, Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
There was also what else was it? There's 8 Simple Steps to Dating My Teenage Daughter.
I don't know that one.
I remember that one because the father in the show, the actor, he died. And so that the second season, I want to say they or the rest of the season, however it was, they had to continue without him. And everyone's like, oh, they're all sad about his death. And I was like, oh, I didn't know he actually died as a kid. Like I just thought, like, he quit or something. Nah, dude's died.
At least something real landed on that.
Yeah.
But the reflection was fake fire. That's real fire. But the reflection I saw was fake fire. Would you agree with me that CG fire is some of the worst CG ever? Because like you can easily tell it's fake.
Yeah.
Especially off reflections.
Yeah, I think it moves too smoothly.
CG fire.
CG fire. Something about it it almost looks like a wave crashing, rather than just like just uncontrollable chaos in its movement.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Did you see his face? It looked like he got a parking ticket and was upset. He just like, oh my god.
He had no experience. He said, "Oh my god." Also, but this time, the only G.I. Joe show that I watched was back then when it was Channel 11. It was called the Fox Box. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Sigma 6 G.I. Joe.
I could be. It's been years since I've seen it. It's been years since I remember the Fox, right? Yeah, that's what it is.
And it was called something else. It was first. It was called Fox Kids,
And
and
it
then
was 4 Kids, right?
no, 4K was Channel 5.
Channel 5. Okay.
No, sorry, Channel 5 or Channel
Channel
11. Channel 11 or Channel 5, one of those. And then they combined together for one. What else? And I think that was it. And I think the Fox box was the last thing. Attractive woman.
State your name.
The way he's standing. Oh, he looks horrible. Look at that.
Yeah, like that in the front doesn't look too
I
bad.
wasn't told anything about any support for this mission.
No, I mean the quality that we're having.
Oh yeah.
We could turn this into one big turkey shoot. Yep. Or not.
Black on black violence.
When all else fails, we don't.
Probably why it wasn't as good. I remember seeing, what was it, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, right? That's what it was called.
I remember seeing it too.
I saw it in theaters when it came out, and I'll never forget it because I was just reading the newspaper all of a sudden. In the top 5 movies, the first one was, it's a new movie. The second was Dark Knight, and then the other 3 I don't remember. And I'm like, it's like in a world where the Dark Knight is playing, like why would I go watch the movie?
Because of your fondness for the other movies.
Maybe, but I think also because I actually went with my family at that time, and they were like, "What's the movie we can all enjoy?" And the movie was one of them.
Cullen, CEO of Mars Industries.
That dude just looks evil. Look at him.
Really, you were the security option I should have chosen.
Or is that British?
Nah, it sounds like Swedish
A
almost.
lot of good men went down.
Yeah, but not you.
But
That
not
mission was
you.
classified, so clearly someone sold us out.
It would already be done.
Fidget spinner.
You now Storm Shadow. No more.
Storm Shadow.
I like he's basically like ripped off of the cartoon. Right? Doesn't he look like it?
Yeah.
And look at that. Steven Summers, we got Emotep.
Oh, that's who that is. He kind of looks like Michael Keaton there.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is that right?
Yeah. You know what I really disliked about this movie?
Tell me the one thing you
There were times where it looked cartoony,
yeah.
but they didn't go with the cartoony
No.
tone. Like
Yeah.
they kind of played it straight. So it's sort of weird when they're playing it straight, and like the visuals look very bright and colorful sometimes, and it
the
just
world doesn't reflect that.
yeah, there's one that reflect that. So especially the end and the ice, like it looks like they're playing in a McDonald's playhouse, and they're all very serious about it. So it's really really weird. I will say this though, I did like the how the henchmen look with the skull, because it just reminded me of Army of Two, to be honest.
Okay.
Looks like your mission is complete here, Duke.
Duke.
I swear, I think they tried getting Tommy Lee Jones and then they couldn't get him, so they got this guy.
Yeah, like fuck it, yo, dude.
Duke, it's beautiful. It's too beautiful.
I'm only gonna buy one of these.
I'm only gonna buy one of these.
Just to symbolize how much he loves her.
Say yes, you idiot. He's a real American.
There he is.
Oh shit.
You forget?
Yeah, I completely forgot.
This is one of his big movies, and where afterwards he's like, nope, I'm doing indie movies for now. When did Dark Knight Rises come out?
What's Dark Knight came out 2012, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's when Avengers came out. 2012. Yes.
Okay. Even she said yes.
Yeah.
So isn't it sad kind of to see Joseph Gordon-Levitt here?
No, because it was still coming up.
Oh, he was still coming up?
Yeah, he was still coming up. Because Inception came out 2010.
Was he in that?
Yeah, he was in that.
Yeah.
So, this is a 2009, right?
Yeah, 2009.
Yeah, so it's like, he got better.
Oh, I was about to say, who's that now?
Nice rock. That is a lot of love.
What do you think?
Attraction is an emotion. Emotions are not based in science. And if you can't quantify or prove that something exists, well, in my mind, it doesn't.
Wow, what a bunch of...
Okay, what happened? I don't know what she said. I know what she said, but at the same time I don't.
She's an idiot.
Why? What? What now?
Yeah,
Explain what she said.
She was just like, attraction is an emotion. Emotions are science.
Emotions aren't science.
The emotions are science. We can't prove it exists and it doesn't exist.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, she's one of those cunts.
So then she has no loyalty with anyone because loyalty isn't an actual thing.
No, it's just bad writing.
But am I right in saying that or what?
I don't know. I just hate anytime a character does that. That just make him seem superior above others. If they make him these cold calculated person. I fucking hate that.
Prefer that's her character. Prefer this one.
I know, but it always just seems lazy.
Oh wait, isn't that generic also?
Yeah.
Like the very smart person, like basically Spock.
Yeah, essentially
his
they're talking
character.
just emotions. But Spock actually was more human than everybody
He was
else.
half human, yes.
Yeah. And then these people are just so fucking dull.
General Hawk is stable now, but he won't be conscious.
During the tour of the pit, Hawk tells new recruits that knowing is half the battle. The same line was used in public service announcements at the end of the G.I. Joe 1985 animated series. Because I never lost before. She gonna say that?
Let's find out.
Right?
You alright?
I didn't want anyone to see me like this.
But I thought sadness wasn't an emotion. I mean, like, that can't be proven or something. Like emotions, you know that.
You have a reason to be concerned.
First fight I lost.
Hey, you got it right.
Is it just that bad?
Yeah, no, it really is that bad.
They could teach anybody to win everything.
Yeah, how old are you?
I mean, look at you. You're still here, right?
I was gonna say, just look at you. Damn.
Yeah, I genuinely thought I was gonna do that too.
But then again, that would be an emotional response. One that can't be explained.
Oh, thank you. Make fun of her. Make fun of her.
Yeah, you should make fun of her. That's stupid what she said.
Wait, so if I make fun of her, she'll like me too? Like your emotion, it's all bullshit. Like, oh, thank you. Your cheeks turn red. So basically, you want me to make fun of you for what you believe.
Yeah, you know those guys those pickup artists were right. If you disrespect and taunt women, they'll love you more for it.
Yeah, that's her, all right.
Her name is Anna de Cobra. Baroness, if you're feeling formal.
A post-credit scene was planned in which famously Mutant Ninja Snake Eyes tells a joke to the G.I. Joe team. Larry Hama advised against it because it would detract from the seriousness of the film, as well as go against the core of Snake Eyes' character, who has always been portrayed as a complete mute. I like that second excuse. Snake Eyes shouldn't talk ever. The first one, he looks like he looks like a guy from the Matrix.
I was thinking Blade.
That too. But the first one, it will detract from the seriousness of the movie. I'm laughing at you.
Oh shit! Fucking
PTSD.
Exactly.
Channing Tatum told Howard Stern during a radio interview that I fucking hate this movie.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
He revealed that he was forced to make the film because he signed a 3-picture deal early in his career prior to finding wider fame. When the movie was offered to him and Tatum was dissatisfied with the script, he asked if there might be a way to avoid taking on the movie, but he was told he had to do it or would be sued. However, his dislike of the movie is more due to the circumstances which forced him to do it, while he considers the final product as a film that was really not at all that bad.
It's funny, isn't it, eh? With the entire balance of power in the world about to shift, two guys can still have a stare down over who gets the girl.
Steven Sommers felt that this was the closest he would get to making a James Bond film. The film contains homages to several 007 films. Goldfinger 1964, the Baroness wears a leather suit with an evening dress underneath. She also utilizes a weapon-laden automobile in Paris. Thunderball 1965, a climactic battle at a underwater lair occurs. You Only Live Once 1967, a ninja training school appears. The Spy Who Loved Me 1977. Prominent locations featured are the Egyptian pyramids, an underwater base, and a carrier ship. Yeah, If you knew your 007 knowledge, you've noticed all these references.
Yeah, I don't. So
Elevator cables. They've got a surface entrance.
Angel's gotten so bored he'd rather be somewhere else.
No, I'm looking for. Here it is.
Oh shit! I do remember it now.
Tell the audience what I'm showing you.
So Angel's showing me a DVD case of G.I. Joe Sigma 6 First Strike. Steven Summers.
Oh, I remember this song. This is the song that introduced me to Black Eyed Peas. Are they still a thing?
They're still a thing, surprisingly. Just without the
The lead singer?
without the lady.